Hey everyone, and welcome to Let's Get Digital. Today I wanted to go through some of what I have found to be the best settings for playing Anthem if you have a 980 Ti. Some background specs, I guess, of my, or just the other specs of my computer is I have an i7 4770K, 32 gigs of RAM, and I also just run it off of some hard drive. So nothing too crazy there. By no means am I an expert or anything like that. I just tried to stream the game initially when it first came out, and I was running into these really crazy performance issues. And so I spent a couple hours last night, a couple hours today trying to figure it out. The TLDR of this video is I would let Anthem choose your default settings, and then if you're going to use recording software, just use the built-in Nvidia software. Because I noticed when I started to use OBS, I took probably a 10 to 15% hit on performance. And when you're only getting between 40 to 50 frames per second at 1440p, that's quite a bit. I probably went, you can tell up here, I'm around 43 frames per second. I went between 40 and 50 frames per second to like 20 to 30, and it was way more jagged. It's worse. It's the worst when you're streaming, and then it's a little better but still bad when you're recording, and then it's like a solid 40 frames per second to 50 frames per second when you're not. And I know that's not ideal anyway, so if you wanted 60 frames per second, I'll show you really quick actually. Let's go through it. Pretty much you will probably want to run on medium or low settings or crank down the resolution. I'm kind of a pixel whore to a certain extent, and so that's why I left it at 1440p. So really quick, here's my display settings. I just have a Dell monitor that has G-Sync on it, full screen resolution. I do windowed borderless, vertical sync on. I mean, why not? You could turn that off as well. That'll help. Peripherals, lighting FX, I left that off. I probably could turn that on if I wanted to. HDR mode, auto. Graphics settings, I have motion blur off because I think that takes away from games personally. Depth of field on, chromatic aberration, I left on, camera shake is on. And then the advanced graphics settings, I have everything to what the defaults are, because I went through last night and today and I went to ultra, I went to medium, I went to low. I even let Nvidia choose for a second, and Nvidia just wanted to bottom everything out at low. And when I came back in, it seems to run at least at 40 frames per second, which for me is passable on high. So that's what I left it. I just did reset to defaults, 980 Ti anyway, and everything on high seems to work okay. I do have some sample footage of me playing with OBS recording and then just me playing and using shadow play. And I think, like I said, if you want to do any recording, well, not I think, I know, if you want to do a recording, I would suggest using shadow play. I updated OBS, I updated my Windows computer, closed out everything else out, and anyway, these are just the results that I came to. So I think what I'm going to do is, just so I can keep these videos relatively short, is I am going to post 2 other videos, one with OBS on and then one using shadow play recording. That way I don't have one super long 20 or 30 minute long video. So anyway guys, I just wanted to make that quick video. I won't drag this video on any longer. That's just what I use. It's been helpful for me. And yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace out.